Yeah, I mean, I've been a part of, let's see, I missed a game in 13. Was it 13? I was hurt. No, 17 I was hurt. So, what, in 2009 we played here? And 17 I was hurt. 2009, it was a good back and forth game. I feel like these fans are a lot like the Green Bay fans. Now, Green Bay is having some angst around how many people are selling their tickets. So hopefully there's not that much of that goes on. But I would say the thing I can say that I do know about Steeler fans is in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, when they had the ball at MetLife, it was loud. And that was our fans. So you know what kind of organization it is. Usually organizations like this in Green Bay, their fan bases travel really well, and that was really impressive to see.
Aaron, how did you feel after the game, and how have you focused your recovery efforts as you've gone on your career tailored that to what you need to do every week?
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty good. I didn't take too many big shots, but I wasn't moving as well as I wanted to, so I made sure I got in the cold tub and got massaged Monday, Tuesday, which is pretty standard. Every time you go to a new city, you got to either bring somebody with you or find somebody who can work on you that you trust. So I figured that whole process out, and we got 16 plus more of these, so I'm going to get in that rhythm.
Aaron, with 4 touchdowns last week, you're now 1 away from tying Brett Favre's touchdown passing record, 2 from breaking it. Does that record have any significance to you, or what does it mean if you're able to pass that this week?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a longevity achievement. A lot of guys I've thrown touchdown passes to from a number of teams now. So a lot of guys are a part of that. Some of them, some touchdowns you make exceptional plays. Some, the scheme is so good, like the one to Jalen in the game. All I got to do is not screw it up. And then sometimes you throw a short one to a guy and he goes 60, and it goes in the column as the same. So there's been a lot of guys involved in that, including the guys blocking, the guys calling the plays. Every now and then I made some special throws that led to touchdowns, but I've been playing a long time, and it's a longevity thing that I'm proud of, but not a big deal.
One of the guys involved in that is Ruvell Martin. He's one of just 6 guys to catch touchdown passes from you and Brett. Do you remember the touchdown that you threw him in 2008 against the Saints?
I do. It was a nothing touchdown because we were down like 3 scores at least at the time. We were down by 24 at the time. So I love Ru, though. Ru was my guy on the look team for 3 years, and I finally got an opportunity. And then he came back and coached with us for a couple years. But yeah, I love one of my all-time favorite teammates, Ruvell Martin.
Aaron, how did that in-game relationship work with Arthur? How did you guys think about it?
Yeah, I think it was good. I thought he called a really good game. Like I said, sometimes you make great throws for touchdowns. Sometimes you just got to not screw it up. And we had a couple that were, just don't screw it up. The scheme was so good and the execution was great. But I thought we got into a good rhythm. The best part is that we spend a lot of time together. A lot of time on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Friday I get a little break from him, usually in the afternoon. But we spend a lot of time talking about the game and what he likes and what I like, and maybe what he's thinking about getting to early on or later, and situational. So it's a good relationship.
Guys, 2 more. 2 more. Aaron, you connected for some big third down conversions to your tight end.
That's a good question. He's talking over here.
I can't hear anything over there. You guys connected with some big third down conversions to your tight ends. How do you also interact with them or use them as offsetting decoys to set up other opportunities for other guys, considering their versatility, size, and skills as well?
Yeah, they're never going to be really decoys. Pat sits right next to me over there. Jono's down the end. Darnell's over here, and Connor's back behind us. But we're always talking about things on the field, and they're a smart group. They're a diverse group as far as their abilities and what they bring to the table. So they're never going to be decoys. We're trying to get them to football, and that's why we were in 12 so much on Sunday.
Last one here. As far as looking at Seattle, it's just one game, but a lot of new, a lot of different. Week 1 with the Jets last week. At least you have 60 minutes of tape to look at from Seattle. What stands out about the Seahawks defense?
I think they're good on all the levels. We played them last year when I was with the Jets. They got some game wreckers up front. Leonard is, he's an incredible player. They traded for Ernest, and he's solidified in the middle. They drafted some good players in the back end. Obviously Spoon is a guy that kind of can play inside and outside at a really high level. Tariq's been playing for a while now at a high level. They got good ball skills. Josh comes in as a good player. What a great namesake on the back end, Kobe, and he's a ball hawk. And then Jay Love, the other safety. They're all real talented guys on the back end. But the scheme that Coach McDonald runs over there is kind of the Baltimore system. Obviously, he's put his own tweaks on it, but you have to be ready for a lot of different things, including pressure and coverage variation, and lining up in man and playing zone behind it, and holding shell and coming out of the shell at different times. So they throw a lot of things at you from a pressure standpoint, from a cover standpoint, from a dropping defensive lineman standpoint.